Vanakkam, myself Rajaboopathy, founder and trainer RADIAN IAS Academy. So about this program, this is RADIAN Junior IAS Foundation course. This especially for school and college students, studying school and college students. And please note that this is not ditto and civil services IAS examination, but this course encourages students to develop critical thinking, staying updated on current affairs, general knowledge, and also it helps students not only excel in their school or college examination, but also for future academic and professional endeavors like IIT, JEE, NEET, CLAT, NDA, CDA, or UPSC Civil Services, IAS, IPS, IRS, etc., or any competitive examinations. So this course is exclusively for currently studying school students, preferably from 8th standard to college going students. But there are some students studying 6th or 7th student, even primary class students also attending the class. As long as they can understand, they can attend the class. Classes by myself, Mr. Rajaboopathy, and also the team RADIAN. Usually more classes will be held during holidays and on school days every Wednesday and Saturdays evening 7 to 7:40 p.m. This will be live as well as recorded classes. Suppose you could not attend live classes, then you can watch recorded classes as well. And we send you periodically some recorded classes, some other inputs also, especially current affairs and other puzzles, etc. So what do the students acquire from this course? General knowledge and current affairs, out of the box thinking to develop mathematical aptitude and improve logical reasoning skills, science and technology, especially IT information technology also, and also covering the basic concepts and facts in economic, polity, history and geography. So before enroll, you can attend some few free classes as well. To attend a free classes, the link is provided in the description of this video. Please fill the Google form and also WhatsApp to this number 98403 98093. Please save this number in your mobile and WhatsApp Junior IAS, student's name, class, school name and place, and WhatsApp to 98403 98093. Please save this number because we are sending all updates, links through broadcast. So only if you save our number, the message will be delivered. The course is in English medium only. So about myself, I did post-graduation in mathematics from St. Joseph's College, Trichy. St. Joseph College, one of the oldest college in India, 180 years old, founded in 1844. So many important dignitaries of India studied in this college, including our father President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who studied BSc Mathematics in our college. During graduation, I also received a medal from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He was then the chief of the DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization. I worked in Tamil Nadu state government, as also I got posting as a preventive officer in Customs Department in Mumbai Airport through SSC combined graduate level examinations. I resigned both the jobs and started the RADIAN IAS Academy in 2004. So far, we produced more than 4,000 students and we put into various government services. So I'm having more than 20 years of teaching experience, guiding and coaching the civil service aspirants, especially for UPSC and also CAT examination, one of the toughest examinations in the world, and IIT JEE examinations, and TNPSC, TNUSRB, TRB, Bank, SSC and other competitive examinations. I have been taking the live online classes since 2010 for more than 14 years because many of you are aware of these live online classes only from Corona period, thanks to Corona, especially from 2020 onwards. But I have been taking these live online classes since 2010. Now you can listen our Junior IAS Foundation course quiz session. This is a live session. Students will interact. So we start the quiz in the form of MCQ, multiple choice questions. So you can always guess the question. Even if it is wrong also, no issue, nothing. Don't worry. The aim of the session is to learn more. Even if you do not know the questions, you can guess the first question. Which is the deepest major port in India? Which is the deepest major port in India? So the deepest major port normally used for making what? Great ships. So shipbuilding activities will be there in the deepest major port. Usually it will be a natural port. That's very important, is natural port. For example, Chennai is not a natural port, whereas Mumbai is a natural port. How many major ports in India? Any idea? Anybody? How many major ports in India? In India, there are 13 major ports, 6 on the east coast and 6 on the west coast and 1 Andaman Nicobar, that is Port Blair. So on the west coast means what? With sea, west side, Arabian Sea, Mumbai, Kandla is in Gujarat. This is western side. Then Mangalore, in which state Mangalore is located? Then Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust, Mangalore in Karnataka, very good. Cochin, Which in which state? Morugova Post is located in Goa state. JNPT is Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust or Jawaharlal Nehru Port Authority. This is also located in Mumbai, Navi Mumbai. Like two ports in Chennai itself. One is in Chennai Harbour, another is in Ennur. Next on the eastern side, so what are the ports? One, Chennai. Two, Tuticorin. These are the major ports. Please note that in India there are many minor ports are there, but these are major ports. 3, Vaishak, Visakhapatnam. Then fourth one is Paradip. Paradip is located in which state? Paradip in Odisha, Kolkata, Ennur. Nagapatnam, there is a port in Nagapatnam, which is a minor port, not a major port. Also in Kolachal, which is minor port. There are many minor ports are there. Even Rameshwaram port it's a minor port, not a major port. The minor port, major port depends on the volume of the trade they engage. Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Then we have finally the 13th port. What is the capital of Andaman Nicobar? What is the capital of Andaman Nicobar? Very good, very good, very good. Port Blair. So Port Blair is the 13th major port. So this is the only major port which is located in the Union Territory. In the Union Territory. Right now in India, how many states and union territories? So no problem. If your answer is incorrect also, no problem. Our aim is to learn the unknown. Guess pannunga, no problem. Very good, very good. Majority of them answer 28 states plus 8 union territories. 28 states plus 8 union territories. Can you name the union territories? Some of the union territories. Union territories: Andaman and Nicobar. Very good. Puducherry, Chandigarh, Dadra Nagar Haveli, and Daman and Diu. All one. Then Delhi. Delhi is the union territory. New Delhi is a city which is the capital of India. So what is the capital of India? Don't say Delhi. The capital of India is New Delhi. Delhi is a state. New Delhi is a city which is the capital of India. Then Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir is now a union territory. Jammu and Kashmir is now a union territory. It was a state. It was a special protection under Article 370. Under Constitution Article 370 correspond to Jammu and Kashmir. The Article 370 repealed. Then Ladakh, then Lakshadweep. That's all. There are 8. So 8 union territories: Andaman Nicobar, Chandigarh, Dadra Nagar Haveli, and Daman and Diu. New Delhi, not New Delhi, Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Lakshadweep, and Puducherry. Can anyone tell me? We'll see how many of you watch the international affairs. How many of you read newspapers? Why recently, a few months back, Lakshadweep was in the news recently. The Lakshadweep, our union territory, was compared with which country for its beautiful beaches? Very good, very good. There is a fight between, okay, there is a, yes, the verbal fight between Maldives and India. And the Maldives, the main source of income is tourism. So therefore they thought the visit of the Prime Minister to encourage Lakshadweep, to promote Lakshadweep for a tourism spot might affect their revenue. Very good, very good, excellent. So always we update the very important current happenings inside and around the world. That is national issues and international issues. Next question. Who was known as Andhra Bhoja? Who was known as Andhra Bhoja? See, actually the detailed explanation portion is very important. I can easily tell the questions and the answer alone. You want question and answer alone or detailed explanation for the questions? Very good. Excellent. Andhra Bhoja is the Krishnadevaraya. Krishnadevaraya belongs to which dynasty? Which dynasty? You know that? Krishnadevaraya. Very good. Everyone asking for detailed explanations. Okay. So Krishnadevaraya belongs to which dynasty? Very good, Vishnuram. Krishnadevaraya belongs to Vijayanagara dynasty. Vijayanagara dynasty. In fact, there are 4 dynasties in Vijayanagara: Sangama, Saluva, Tuluva, and Aravidu. The Krishnadevaraya belongs to Tuluva dynasty. So he belongs to Vijayanagara kingdom, Vijayanagara kingdom, but the dynasty is Tuluva dynasty. Which famous minister is known for his wit and wisdom? Tell me. Wit and wisdom. Very good. Raghavi is studying which standard? Raghavi. Because he typed Tuluva also. So, Tenali Raman. Tenali Rama. How do you know Raghavi? 7th standard. You studied this Tuluva dynasty in your book? In social. Very good, very good. Okay. So, Andhra Bhoja, Krishna Devaraya. In social history. Very good. Excellent. Third question is science question, a physics concept regarding weight. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between, you can type me, so you are allowed to type. So what is the difference between mass and the weight? Very, very, very important things. Mass and weight. Mass and weight. Please note that mass is same everywhere. Mass means the amount of, as you said, the amount of space occupied. Mass is same everywhere, but weight differ from place to place. In fact, weight is equal to mass into gravitational. So therefore, gravitational changes everywhere. Therefore, weight also changes everywhere. If you go upwards, that is, if you climb a hill or mountain, if you go upward, the gravity increases or decreases. If you go up, the gravity increases or decreases. Very good. If you go up, the gravity decreases. The gravity decreases. If you go down, if you dig the earth and if you make the hole and if you go towards the center of the earth, then the gravity increases. But at center of the earth, the gravity is zero. This is very, very important concept. We know that earth is not a perfect sphere. What is the shape of the earth? What is the shape of the earth? Tell me. See, this is the shape of the earth. So, earth is not a perfect sphere. Technically, it is called, as you said, geoid. G-E-O-I-D, geoid, or oblate spheroid, So, therefore, this is called semi-major axis or the equatorial radius. Equatorial radius is more or less than the polar radius. Tell me, which is more, equatorial radius or the polar radius? What is polar? This is, the top one is north pole, this is south pole. Which is more? Not same. Radius is not same everywhere. See, this will be, assume that this is O, this is A. OA is bigger or OB is bigger? OB is greater than OA. Okay. So therefore, whenever there is an increase in the gravity, the weight also increases. Now we'll check. The weight of the body is same everywhere on the surface of the earth, which is incorrect. The weight of the body is maximum at the poles. Maximum at the poles is correct or incorrect? Which is, see, OA, please note that the pole is closer to the center of the earth. Whether pole is closer to the center of the earth or the equator is closer to the center of the earth. Now tell me where the gravity will be more, at pole or at equator? Tell me. At pole or at equator? Very good. At pole the gravity will be more, therefore it will be maximum at the pole, which is correct. Maximum at the equator is incorrect. More than on hills in the plain is incorrect, because less on the hills than in the plains. When compared to plains, the weight will be more on the hills. So therefore this is also incorrect. Therefore the correct answer is what? Maximum at the poles is the correct answer. Therefore the option for the question 3 is option B. Understood? Any question for this? Any question for mass and weight? Roughly the gravity of moon is 1/6 of the gravity of the earth. So therefore I am asking you questions. You can answer this question. Therefore assume that a person weighing here, the mass of the person here on the earth is 60 kg. Assume that the mass of the person on the earth is 60 kg. What will be the mass of the same person on the moon? What will be the mass of the same person on the moon? Answer. I said the gravity is 1/6. Most of them type 10 kg. Some of them typed 60 kg. The answer is 60. Just now I said the mass is same everywhere. Please note that whenever they ask mass does not change from place to place. Only weight varies from place to place. It is not less than 60 kg. It is same as 60 kg. If a person's mass on earth is 60 kg, anywhere on the universe, his mass will be 60 kg, but weight vary from place to place. Any doubt? Clear? This is a match the following question. Match this correctly. These are all the astronomer, the scientist, and their discovery. Yeah, Jagan says that Newton's law of gravitation. So therefore, that you can match. So Newton's means law of gravitation. So therefore, D means 2. But if you say D is 2, there are 3 options containing D is 2. So therefore, check everything. Don't answer the match the following or any questions in a haste. Verify whether all the answers are correct. All options are matched. Suppose if you know the answer for D is 2, then don't immediately answer whenever you saw D is matched with 2. Verify other options also. Otherwise, you lose mark. This will be the careless mistake. Newton, law of gravitation. Copernicus gave the heliocentric theory. What do you mean by heliocentric theory? Helio means before Copernicus, most of them said the earth as the center of the universe. That is called geocentric theory. Geo means earth. But Copernicus deviated from those and he said the helio, the sun as the center of the universe. Galileo, moons of Jupiter is named after Galileo. And he discovered Galileo. Moons of the Jupiter discovered by Galileo using telescope. And Kepler's laws of planetary motion. There are 3 laws of planetary motion that we will see later in details. What is the correct options now? A, 3, B, 4, C, 1, D, 2. Therefore, the correct answer is option D. Option D. Next question. The 4 electromagnetic waves of different wavelengths are given. X-rays, microwaves, ultraviolet, infrared. Find their correct arrangement in the descending order of wavelength. So this question they'll ask. Most of these questions they'll ask in the competitive examination, including civil service examinations, SSC examinations, and other top competitive examinations, including banking, etc. And please note that whenever you see they are supposed to ask you to arrange descending order is very important. What do you mean by descending? Descending means what? Descending na smaller to big or bigger to small. சின்னதிலிருந்து பெருசா பெருசிலிருந்து சிறுசா. Descending means, what do you mean by descending? So whenever you are coming from hill, coming down to the hill is called descending. Uphilling is called ascending. Ascending na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ascending. Descending means what? 10, 9, 8 degrees. So descending means big to small. Very good. So this is based on wavelength, not based on frequency. Frequency and wavelength are indirectly proportional. So whenever the wavelength is greater, the frequency will be lesser. When the wavelength is lesser, the frequency will be greater. See, this is the electromagnetic spectrum. This is visible. This is based on wavelength. So wavelength means for gamma rays, frequency will be more. Frequency will be more, but the wavelength is less. What is the wavelength? See, 10 to the power minus 12. 10 to the power minus 12 is the wavelength. Increases 10 to the power minus 10, then increases 10 power minus 8, ultraviolet, visible, infrared minus 5, microwave minus 2, radio waves, the greater wavelength. The application of electromagnetic radiation, visible. So using because of visible radiation only we can see the things with GR. Ultraviolet rays, we know that the UV rays are emanated from the sun, and also fluorescent lamps. X-rays, you can see X-rays in the hospitals, lab. Gamma rays used for killing the cancer cells. Infrared rays, physiotherapies use these infrared rays. Microwaves, oven. Radio waves to broadcast radio and television. So the answer is B. See, microwave, infrared, ultraviolet, X-rays. So from here higher to smaller. Therefore the answer is B. In India, the first cellular service launched in which year? The cell phone. First cell phone. From which year? Now mobile is an integral part of our life. Very good. Majority of answer. The answer is 1995. 1995. To be precise, The date is 21st July 1995. The first mobile phone call was made in West Bengal. The call made between then Telecommunication Minister Sukram and the West Bengal Chief Minister Jyoti Basu. Next question. Which is the first national park established in India? The first national park. This is named after a person. This is established in 1936. The answer is the naturalist and conservationist. His name Jim Corbett. His name was Jim Corbett in the 1936. So Corbett National Park. Where is Jim Corbett National Park is located? It is located in the state of Uttarakhand, which is located in the state of Uttarakhand. It is famous for which animal? Mainly it is famous for tigers. The Project Tiger scheme, you are supposed to know this thing. Very good. Please note down. 1973. In 1973, Government of India launched a project to protect tiger in India. That is called Project Tiger. Project Tiger 1973. So at what rate the temperature decreases if we go up in the troposphere? If we go up in the troposphere. So there are many layers in the atmosphere. Above the earth, the first one is troposphere. Then you have a stratosphere, the different layers of earth atmosphere. The first is troposphere. Troposphere extends to the height of from the earth's surface around 0 to 12 to 18 kilometers. All weather disturbances takes place only in troposphere. All aeroplane fly only in the troposphere. Only sometimes jet aeroplane fly in the stratosphere. Next is stratosphere. In the troposphere, if you go up, the temperature will be decreased. In the stratosphere, if you go up, the temperature will be increased, and so on. Next is mesosphere, then thermosphere, then exosphere. After exosphere, the complete ether. There is no gravity. Even once you cross around 400 to 500 kilometers above the Earth's surface, then you feel zero gravity. The International Space Stations is floating around the 400 kilometers above the Earth's surface. International. Have you heard about ISS, International Space Station? Indian origin Sunita Williams also stayed long in the ISS, International Space Station. Very good. Prasant answered the questions, and many others also answered the questions. 6.5 degrees Celsius will be decreased for every 1000 meter or 1000 or 1 kilometer. Or if we go 165 meter up, 1 degree will be less. 1 degree will be less. Nearly the altitude of the Bangalore is around 900 meter, 900 to 920 meter the altitude, the height of the Bangalore. So therefore, the difference between plain cities located in the plain and the Bangalore will be around 6 degree, around 6 degree. So therefore, whenever you go uphill, whenever you go to Kodaikanal or Ooty or Darjeeling or Nainital or Mussoorie, why you feel cooler? Why? Because of this reason only. Not because of too many forests there. Whenever you go up, the temperature will be decreases. Okay, Raghavi is asking what about ionosphere? Thermosphere and ionosphere are same. Thermosphere and ionosphere. So if you go to in the troposphere, if you go up, the temperature will be decreases. So the answer for this question is option A. Option A. This you can answer easily. We have seen in the first question itself. Which state has maximum number of major ports? So among the states in India, which state has the maximum number of major ports? Only Tamil Nadu alone having 3 major ports. No other states. Mumbai is having, the Maharashtra is having 2 major ports. But in Tamil Nadu we have what? 3 major ports. What is the special name for? So one is called Madras Port. What is the special name for Ennur Port? Ennur Port is named after which person? Which famous personality? The former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. He was a Congress president. He devised a formula called K plan. It is called Ennur Port is known as Kamarajar Port. Ennur Port is Kamarajar Port. What is the name for Tuticorin Port? Tuticorin Port. What is the name for Tuticorin Port? It is VAUC Port. Very good. So in Tamil Nadu we have 3 major ports. One is Chennai. Then another is Kamarajar Port, which is in Ennur, then VOC port, Vivo Sidambarnar port, which is in Tuticorin. So answer for the 9th question, option A, Tamil Nadu. Which constitutional amendment freezes the fresh delimitation of Lok Sabha up to the year 2026? So some may not understand this concept. I'll explain the question. Okay, no problem. The answer is already marked. Okay. I told you in the last class, right now in India, how many constituencies for Lok Sabha? How many constitutions for Lok Sabha? Tell me. Okay, and if you asked what do you mean by delimitation? Delimitation means what? The process of the amending, altering the boundaries of the constituencies. Altering the boundaries is called delimitation. So right now, 543 constituencies are there in India. This is based on 1971 population census. After 1971 population, there were many census held. So many states' populations were increased, especially when compared to Kerala and Tamil Nadu. UP population increased many-fold. So therefore, there is a necessity to increase the number of constituency per states also. In Tamil Nadu, for example, we have only 39 right now. This was fixed based on 1971 population. So therefore, now population increases. So therefore, we have to increase the number of constituencies also. If we simply apply and increase the constituencies based on the population, then the states like Kerala and Tamil Nadu suffer, and UP will get relatively more constituencies. If a state has more constituency, means more ministers can, the politicians concentrate more on those states. So therefore, why they bother list about on northeastern states? Because the number of constituencies in northeastern states, even 7 states put together, is very, very, very less when compared to other states, plain state. So therefore, there is a dilemma. It's like a paradoxical situation. If you increase the number of seats, then the states like Kerala and Tamil Nadu suffer. Why they suffer? Because they followed the central government policy of reducing the population. Then this will be a punishment for them. So instead of punishing the states like Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, they punish Kerala and Tamil Nadu. So therefore, according to the 84th amendment, they postpone this process of delimitation. Delimitation means what? Increasing the number of seats of Lok Sabha to 2026 or after 2026. By thinking that by 2026, those states which usually do not follow the government policies, especially they are called Bimaru states. BIMARU states. Bimaru means sick in Hindi. Bihar, undivided Madhya Pradesh, and undivided Uttar Pradesh. Why I say undivided? Because now Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand card out of it. Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Jharkhand. India minus Bimaru is almost a developed country. So therefore, because of this paradox, they postponed this to 2026. This is done by the Constitutional Amendment of 84th Constitutional Amendment. Okay, any other question? Any other question or any other doubts? If you want also tell me, I'll unmute the mic also. Okay, Bimaru expansion, very good. Bimaru expansion is the states, it is an acronym, an abbreviation acronym. BI stands for Bihar, MA stands for Madhya Pradesh, R for Rajasthan, and U for Uttar Pradesh. It's a very good question by Harshini Devi. What happens if the same paradox continues in 2026 also? We'll face the same problem. Now also we are facing this problem. Now also this problem discussed. So again they'll postpone. All they devise a new formula without affecting those states of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. We'll see. Very good question, Harshini Devi. They may still postpone to 2000 from 26 to maybe 2036 or 40, or some devise the new formula. Don't go outside. Now almost in everywhere, the whole world, in Europe, in Africa, in India, North India, South India, everywhere, what is the problem? The temperature is soaring. Every year, the new records are created, deleting the earlier record. In many places, it is going to touch even 50 degree also, 50 degree centigrade. The heat waves. Because of this, water scarcity will be there. It's all man-made only. Please note that. It is not natural. Who were responsible for this? We, the human being, emitting carbons unnecessarily into the atmosphere. Too much of automobiles, carbon. When the carbon is more, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide is more in the atmosphere, it traps heat, like you know that greenhouse gases. Yeah, CFC is also. CFC is chlorofluorocarbon, which is emanated from what? Refrigerator, air conditioner, which depletes what? The ozone layer. Methane is occurring naturally everywhere. Methane is methane occurs from the garbage, from the rice field, and also in the from the wetland. Also, you can please plant more trees, protect trees. Whenever you have seen any plant saplings, and also pour some water. Burning of tires and plastics, all these unnecessary everything. But major is burning of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels means what? Petroleum and coal is the primary responsible for. In India, around close to 60% our energy comes from coal only, thermal power station only.